Hello guys, I'm Carlos and this is Mexican as Your Food, the place where I use Mexican culinary traditions to help you take your food experiences to a whole other level by giving them a Mexican twist. Today's episode is about eggs, scrambled eggs in particular. Have you seen those fancy recipes where in order to get a fluffy texture you need to add a ton of butter and then you need to cook the eggs in a bowl over simmering water and you need to stir constantly for a really long time? Well, I think it's not that practical and it can get pretty rich after a while. What do I propose? Huevos a la Mexicana. They're scrambled eggs with the addition of onion, green chile, and tomatoes. They're fluffy and tender, but for a different reason entirely. It's the addition of tomato which adds moisture to the eggs, allowing them to stay soft, even when you cook them on a pan over direct heat. I'm using jalapeno for this recipe. The size of the cut will depend on how much you want to taste the chile. The bigger you cut it, the more you'll taste it. In Mexico, there are many traditional ways to eat eggs, but these are called a la Mexicana because the colors of the ingredients match the colors of the flag. You have the jalapeno or serrano chiles, onions, and the tomatoes. Tomatoes in Mexico have a particular taste. They're high on sweetness, but they also have a very good acidity. They're super delicious. In this part of the world, I recommend that you use grape tomatoes if you can find them, because their flavor tends to be very concentrated and they're inexpensive. Okay, heat up your favorite pan for eggs at medium-low heat, add a bit of oil and butter, a pinch of salt, and the onion. When the onion starts to get transparent, add the jalapeno and cook for another minute or so. Add the tomato and cook it until it just starts to give. You don't want it raw, but you want it to keep its shape. Add the beaten eggs, which should be seasoned already, and mix well. You'll see the eggs will cook, but they should remain soft and fluffy. To serve, you could use a toast with butter if you want. But you know what's better? Some very nice tortillas with beans. And you can use Tabasco or another breakfast sauce. But you know what's better? A nice homemade salsa! And there you go. Have fun. You can also use the dry chili relish we made in a previous video. Try it and let me know what you think. Enjoy!